All right, so we got the LM-K300UM, and it's got a damaged screen. We're gonna do the repair. Pretty much all you need is I like a guitar pick. Always like to have the spudger. Cheap Phillips works, and the tweezers. So we start with popping out the SIM tray. I would recommend always doing that first because otherwise you pull off the back and then it's a pain when you got the SIM tray stuck in there and it's not coming off conveniently. My favorite spot to start is always right here, and you can get a guitar pick in there and just slide it right on the edge, and everything just pops up like Legos going around it. So you could take the guitar pick and just get it in there, because sometimes it gets rough around the corners. If you got big enough fingernails, I mean, you can follow it with your fingernails and just go like that. It's really not that hard. When you've been doing it a long time, it gets easier and easier. But a lot of the time you see videos and it's not as easy as the videos you see, and it's like, you know, what the heck, you know. But this phone is it's just an old one that's been sitting in my office. I don't even know if it works, but that's what we're gonna find out now. So we just see what's holding it up and just figure it out and go from there, and then get this baby off. So we must have, there we go. So that's the back. So you see that it doesn't have the plug-in thing, so you really don't have to worry. It's got, you know, these things sit in there, so when you're hitting it like this, you know, it's just going all the way around that outer edge. Like, I've never broke a ribbon on that doing it, at least not yet. But sometimes they do stick out when I put them on the new screen. If I got to transfer the buttons and stuff, I like to use some double-sided tape, which helps out really good. So let's start with like any of these other basic phones. Let's just start taking the screws out. Some people would say order, but when they're all the same size, you'll find a lot of the same size on the back of the Samsungs and the LG too, here most likely. But when you get into the inside, then you want to remember which screw you took out of where. But as for this part out here, it's just like, it's like everybody's copied each other. So Samsung and LG, it's like they both I don't know if they're Chinese people copying each other or whatever, but anyways, their phones are almost identical when it comes to repairs. I like it how they have the snap back where you can snap it off. I think that's pretty convenient. It's a little bit easier than using some of the others. I do like to, if it's really hard to get it started, the plastic on the backs, throw it on a heat pad so that it's warm, and it warms up the plastic so it's not as stiff. And I put my heat pad at like 93. You don't want to get too hot where it's like, I don't know, if when you put a heat onto like a screen or something, and you get it too hot, you could leave a screen burn or whatever. But anyways, so you're gonna see a real repair, no Mickey Mouse operation, no fake stuff. This phone, I don't know if it's ever been opened, so you're gonna see it the way it is, not where somebody's made it all nice and easy, like there's never no secret glue spots and this and that. So it looks like we got one more screw right there. Once you got them all off, probably just like any other basic phone, where you just come over here and you just pop it up like a Lego, or you can pop it up usually pretty much any spot. Maybe I'll just try right here. So yeah, so anyways, I don't know, you just get it up and then start getting it going. Sometimes might be a little sticky or so, but so that's got a big speaker in there. It'll get easier. So I get the right angle, just kind of wiggle it off, whatever makes you feel comfortable. I like to go around the edges because it's all just little pop things, pop, pop, pop. And so let's make sure I got everything. And then and it'll just pop right up. It will. Just gotta get it in the right spot. There we go. You never know what they got on these things. Like it could have like a bunch of crusty gooey stuff that been stuck there for a long time. Well, that doesn't help also if I would have saw that there's another screw right there, but no big deal. Being careful with the back cover. So anyways, there we go. That makes it a whole lot easier. If you ever do knock one of them little pins off, which it does happen occasionally on water damaged phones, it's real easy to do that. They're super easy to solder back on. You just stick it in place and boom. So let's start with, well, you always want to start with the battery over here. But as for this phone, it was dead and turned off. So, but still, safety precautions, best to start with the battery. Take the camera off up here. So I just set the front camera up there. It looks like I probably wasn't the best spot to lift up right there on that ear thing. I don't know. I never even use them things anyways. So, but somebody probably does. And then check for a screw on the motherboard. I like to use the spudger now. And a lot of times I'll put on like right over here is on the heat pad, and I got it hot right now. So what I like to do is let's just move the heat pad over. I like to have it on the heat pad. That way it's warming up the battery so the battery comes up easy. I've seen some repair people, I think, that are scared to mess with the batteries and pull them off. They have been known to blow up on people. Never has one blown up on me, at least not yet. They just blow up out of nowhere, it seems like. I had a pretty big bloated battery. I didn't really like it sitting in my room. I really think that with all the phones I've had, the batteries are being all bloated and everything, not good to have around. So I got it pretty warm, and that way it just loosens everything up. There's probably nothing stuck on this right here, so it probably just comes up. Just sometimes you just gotta kind of find that right spot or so. So like, let's see, it's already coming up. A lot of the time I find out it's like, oh, there's one screw, and how did I not see that? It was just sitting there the whole time. So what I think it is, okay, it's coming up at the bottom. It's on the side. Let's see what we got. There's nothing really sticking it, so come on, get up. What's your problem? There we go. Okay, we just... So, okay, I would say right there is a good area to, you know, just get it up there. Be gentle on it because you don't want to bend the board too much. So just take your time, whatever it takes, get it out safely. If you end up bending it too much, you can mess up the solder joints and the tiny little chips and stuff, main chips, that you can be replaced easy if you know how to solder. It takes only them people like 5 minutes, whatever. I've been trying to figure it out, but I'm not very good at it. Now let's say the battery. The only thing I'm missing that I didn't show in the picture is I like to have alcohol that I dump in here, and I dump in here, and I dump here. Now, then I pry the battery out while it's wet. The reason why I do that is because alcohol is non-conductive. Now this spot is really wide metal, and so it's not pointy. I've seen people use a pointy spot and get in there and pry the battery. That's so stupid. And you'll see it on the videos if you YouTube cell phones blowing up, and you'll see it on them videos. So it's really, really stupid move. And like this, like I can see that this one is not coming out easy. So I guess the only thing I gotta do if I don't have alcohol is I'm gonna turn up the heat. Let's go up really high, because I want to melt the adhesive that's sticking on it. So I'm gonna try and turn this baby up to, I don't know, I'm gonna go to set it at 120. But anyways, while the battery's loosening up, I will start with the other stuff. So let's see. So this is the other screen that we got, and I'll move that there where the battery is doing that. So what I want to do is first I look on this board and I say, okay, we got this thing up here. Okay, see, I got it on the heat pad, so all this stuff's gonna come up easy. It's not gonna be hard, and I got it on there really hot, so you know, I mean, you just come up there and bam, see that? You know, and that was stuck on there pretty good. But people are gonna be, when they watch the videos and stuff, they're gonna be like, man, you know, that thing's not coming up, and they're gonna be scared they're gonna break stuff. Well, you don't really gotta worry about it. Always go, when you're doing the speakers up here, go in the crack up here, kind of like there's a crack area, and get under there and push the speaker up. And if you can get it with the adhesive, that's great, because you could just use it to stick on your other board. Now you got a little bit right here. Now, because I got it so hot, I could probably lightly pull this, or I could use the spudger and just spudge it. But as you can see, it came up. So that was really stuck, which I always see on the video. It doesn't look like any of them are ever stuck on the other videos. So you're seeing a real video right here of the real nitty gritty and how to do it easy. And so now I'm putting this on here. Okay, and you see there's a little dot there, so you know you got it in the right spot. It's pretty amazing how these little tiny things work out like they do. Now the spudger. So we're going to go over here because we need to get to these buttons on the side that we got to transfer over here, because that screen with the frame did not give us buttons. So I'm going to use the spudger to get under it. And if you got a sharp spudger, it works a whole lot better. Like, for example, if this one's a little bit sharper, it'll be a whole lot easier. And then you can just kind of wiggle it up. But remember, I got this temperature on this heat pad really hot right now. So the glue is softened up. So when it's not coming up, or it looks like you're about ready to tear something, that's because you don't have the heat on it enough. And so make sure you get the heat enough on it, because that tape is some strong tape right there. Not all of them use that kind of tape, and that's some serious tape to be lifting under. You don't want to screw this up, because otherwise you gotta wait for however long to get another button. And it's not that they're expensive, it's just like if you got a customer waiting for their phone and you're going to be done in 30 minutes, you know, you don't want to say, hey, I got to order you in a button, I screwed yours up. So just take your time. That's really the only thing to it. And so you got the other button on this side, which I'm just taking my time getting them off. So let's see right here. See, I could turn this up right here. I like to, once I got it started, put the spudger right under there. It's really hot right now, kind of almost too hot for me to handle. But the reason why I got it that hot is because I don't got no alcohol around here, and I really need some alcohol to dump in the phone. Hey, Lisa.
What?
Hey, can you see if Dave's got some alcohol I could use? Just isopropyl alcohol. It'll work fine. Now, alcohol is non-conductive if you get it high enough percentage, so you don't got to worry about dumping on your electronic parts. Like, for example, if my phone fell in the toilet, you know what I would do if I really had important data on it? I would throw it in a thing of alcohol, because then that would mix with the water, and you could even be playing with your phone turned on inside the alcohol, being non-conductive, no problemo. So it would, it's actually not too shabby. So now that we got that done, and we want to, I got one phone upside down, so I got to figure out, let's see, no, moving this piece, I moved that piece, I'll put this phone upside up, and figure out where I'm putting it. What's up? Okay, so this goes right here. See, and you can line up these little dots on there. And then just push it down, right like that. And boom, then I got the buttons on the new screen. So then I take this up here and I bend it over. Then I push it right here. Okay, and yep, that might not be sticky enough. Now if it's not sticky enough, I'll show you what I do to fix that problem. Which I don't like how it's like not sticky enough. So here's what I'm gonna do to fix the problem. I'm gonna tip this up, and what I'm going to do is go over here. You got this do you have another roll of this tape, Lisa? Yeah, skinny stuff.
That's all.
Anyways, I can use some of this tape right here. I did have some skinny stuff, but I'm also working at home. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use yeah, I can use like cut like 2 pieces of it, and then I'll just put it right there. Cut another piece. Okay. Then use the tweezers and go like this. You want your buttons on there. You don't want to have a problem later. So just put it right there. Make sure your dots are there, and then peel the tape up. There you go. Bam. There's one piece of tape. Now take the other piece of tape and do the same thing. Actually, I'll put it right in there. And then bam. Okay, now I'm going to take this. Oh, I could actually, let's get a third piece of tape. Let's just be a perfectionist, because no big hurry, right? No big deal. Better safe than sorry, right? Right. So anyways, here we go. Get this rolling and get it right there, but I don't want it on the dot right there, because the dot's gonna kind of guide me if the button's in the right spot. So come on, get off there. I gotta get it off the tweezers first. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so where's my dot? My dot's back there, so that's good. So there we go, and now I'm gonna pull tape up, bam, and let's put the button on right there. See, now we don't have to worry about that thing coming up or having a problem with it, because we don't want a problem. Plus, if you ever open this phone again and switch screens, well, that button's gonna be pretty hard to get off with this tape that I put on there. Feel sorry for the next guy. Kinda. It'll probably be me fixing it when somebody breaks it. Yep. Alright, so let's check the battery, see if it's due yet. Oh man. No alcohol, babe? Okay, we're just gonna wing it. I really don't want to do this like this with the battery. Let's see. Not that one. Here, I got something that should work. No, this won't work. What is this thing for anyways? Let's get under this battery, and I just got to get a good lift on it, and then we'll be good. This is not the way to do it. With alcohol is the way to do it. Okay, anyways, I got it. There we go. Anyways, so it's hot enough. I got the battery. Let's just flatten it out. put alcohol on there. Don't ever do it that way. But at least I showed you the way, because a lot of people won't have alcohol. So anyways, I just showed them. How much proof is that?
70%.
70%? That's not enough. It's alright. Take it back, babe. I got the battery out.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
That's my woman, Lisa.
We could pick some up later.
Yeah, we could pick some up later on.
Okay.
Alright, so we want to see what we got on this phone that we can transfer over. Now, I see this piece, and it looks like it goes right down there, but I see one right here. Okay, so that little plastic piece goes right there. This piece, I got no clue where it goes. I mean, it kind of looks like it came from there. Which, I guess I could have pulled small components off first. I don't think it's really gonna matter so much. This is whacked. I gotta get that speaker out of there. That's kind of hard to wedge. And look, it doesn't have the black trace around there. What is this, a joke? Like you buy this frame and it doesn't got that stuff. Are you serious? I gotta pull that black stuff up. This is a joke. I had to do that on the last one too. Ugh, man. And I got this burning hot like right now, so it's like, what a joke. Guess we'll, and the reason why I like putting this on here is because it's a port. It's supposed to be on there. I mean, your motherboard sits on it. So I guess just make the best of it. And try not to hit this thing, because you put a little tiny ding in that thing and you're screwed. So anyways, this black stuff, you can get it up. If you don't want to do it, I don't know, it's up to you. I guess you could throw all kinds of stuff down instead of this, but sometimes it comes up nice and smooth, like in how it should. You don't want to get a lump or anything though, because if you get set off how it's supposed to be, it's not too good. So let's see if we can get this up. So you're gonna have to get that one, you're gonna really have to have that thing hot. Look at how nasty that is under there. Ooh, it's all gooey. There was like some nasty stuff in this thing. So you could only imagine what's on this phone when I turn it on. Alright, let's use the spudger, and let's try and just, I guess, spudge right under it. It's got the little pointy end, so I could put it in the little edge right there. Like you could get it in there and you can get under it. You always want to get under this stuff, because it all comes up and you got to transfer it on your new screen. So so there we go. And then it all sits into place. It's easier probably putting it in the screen than pulling it out. And that's just the earphone deal thing. So let's see. Let's see if I'm in there right. There we go. That seems a little more right. And you could always put double-sided tape in there if you want to. It's probably right when it pushes on there, it's going to lay flat and end up getting the flatness you want or whatever. So let's try and let's see if I can actually get this stuff off without destroying half of it. When I do a screen, I like to have all the stuff that was on it, because it's there for a reason. So although that whole jungle is gonna be a kind of a mess. I don't even remember how the whole jungle kind of went. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna make it a good enough support, just because I know the board's gonna be sitting on it, and I'm not gonna go crazy with all this little black stuff. I'm just gonna make it just put a little bit on there. I could put double-sided tape instead anyways. That's not all like this. So let's just go like that. That'll be fine. I'll put one more piece on there. So right over here, let's just put one more piece right there. Yeah, so anyways. All right, now, just look on both boards and see, does this have anything more? Yeah, you got this right here. It's hot. So hot that it's just coming off easy now. And you don't want to pull too hard. If you can't get it just nice and smooth, get the spudger. Spudge it off. Then boom. Now right over here, line up your buttons. And if it's not sticky, which that's got loads of sticky on it, so that button is just fine. And you could see the two little dots that line up. I did see this hanging out up there. So what I want to do is I just want to grab a dot of this, and this is just double-sided tape. That's just what I'm using. It's just easy to work with, double-sided tape. My tweezers are too hot. Where did it go? Did I really cut a piece that big? I did not cut a piece that big. I lost it. Here we go. All right, it's on my scissors. Take this. Bam. Put it up here. And let's go right there. That way, if I open the phone later on, if someone who buys it from me needs a repair, I don't want to be breaking a cable because it's hanging out too far. So put stuff back together right, as though you're going to fix it again when they break the screen. And put it together right, because that's the right thing to do. So let's check this out and make sure, like, I see one of the dots in there. Well, okay, that's in the two dots. It's just getting warmed up to its spot. Okay, now let's see how the adhesive is right there. It's not too shabby. So let's go with another dot of double-sided tape. Bam, right like that. Okay, let's go like this. That's kind of big on that one. Let's go a little bit smaller. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, should be. Now I'm just gonna put it right there. And boom, 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 boom. Tap it down. Pull it up. Boom. Now you can see little black double-sided tape. Line up your two dots. Whatever's the easiest way to do it. And since it's sticky tape there, I'm gonna try and bend it back before it touches the tape so it doesn't stick on it. Well. All right, let's see. Try not to get this out of the screen so that you could see all the troubleshooting. So let's see, are we in the dots? We are in the dots, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're in the dots. So that's good. Okay, and then just push it down. Make sure you're down. You don't want to, you know, have some surprises with things sticking up too high. I mean, I'm not sure if I put it right there either on this side, but either way, everything's looking good. Now, before I put in one thing, you know what this looks like? And it seriously looks like it goes right here. Okay, so that little piece I wasn't too sure about. I mean, it really looks like it fits right there. It's like thinking where it might go. And so, I don't know, it looks like it does. Yeah, there we go. See, I think so. Anyways, good deal. All right. So now let's take the motherboard and figure out how to get this baby back in there. Let's see. We don't got very many wires or nothing. So we're just gonna set it up there. Go boom. Oh yeah, one thing I like to do before setting the motherboard down, you got these wire connectors, make sure that your cameras are plugged in on them. I have a reason why I didn't take the tape off the other area too. So let's see, do I got anything that comes over and snaps in? Wait, nothing? No, I just let it down, I guess. Okay, that's cute, that's cute. Just gotta kind of get it just like I got it in. Kind of jiggle it around. Just take your time, get it into place. Somehow, some way. I mean, I don't think I've ever fixed one of these phones, but they're all pretty much alike, so don't be afraid to go at them all, because they just copy like the others, like LG and Samsung, they kind of copy each other. So I mean, the phone repairs are like exactly the same almost on both of them. Now for some reason it seems like my camera seems like a little tight squeeze, so I'm gonna try to figure out what this is going on right there. Maybe I gotta get it down a little bit. Sometimes I adjust it up and then push back. It doesn't want to give me that kind of freedom. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. You just got to toy with it. Now we got that in. Now let me make sure everything feels right. And it seems a little bit off up here. So you gotta figure out what it is. Maybe this in this camera area, or maybe it's something where these buttons click. No, that's it. That's the way it goes, because when I push down, so we're looking good. Alrighty. Now, let's plug this one in. Let's, oh, you know what I do think though? I do think that this has like a little click right down here. Like when it's like right in place. There we go, okay. So I pushed down right there and then it clicked. So it was a little bit, there we go. So, see all the good stuff you get to see? That you'll probably end up making a mistake that you need to know when you're doing a repair, and just take your time. It's almost time for the moment of truth. The moment of truth is, will this baby work? And that's the thing that we're gonna have to just find out, because I really don't know. Seriously, I don't. I never even used this phone. It's just broken. It's been sitting in the office for a long time. But what better way to check it out than fix it up and figure out if it's got a Google account on it or not, and hopefully it don't got no Google account, and then I can sell it. And if it does, well, then it's time to hack it. Now, that's a big camera plug for this front camera. Oh no. If I can do it, if you can do it, if I can do it, anybody can do it. My old shaky hands. I'm 43 years old. And, yep. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I can do it. I know I can do it. And, okay. I'm going to put that on there now. Snap the Legos on. Snap the Legos on up here. Hey babe.
What?
Can you hand me the charger that that's like the different kind of charger? So now we just screw it in, but we can check. We might have some juice in the battery to be able to know what's up,
You mean this one?
but it might have none. So let me see. It's not a C charger, but it's one of them small ones like you plug in the hearing aids. Can you get me one of them? And the fingerprint thing's on the back of here, which hits that when it goes. So I'm going to get the other charger.
This one? Doesn't work either?
Yeah, that one works.
Okay, that's my charger, so don't
Okay,
use it.
do you have an extension cord? Because it's kind of hard to see it on camera because it's so small. Or do you have another one of these that's longer?
Nope, that's all I've got.
Well, here's a moment of truth.
You got it?
You got one on your hearing aids, don't you?
Yeah,
Of this kind?
I don't know.
But it's a longer cord. Alright. Anyways, my lamp's a touch lamp. Let's just go right here and wing it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
This one is a fatter one.
Is it?
Yeah. Is it working?
Okay, what's that? What'd it say? Charge more before turning on. Okay, so it's got to have some charge. And in the meanwhile, let's screw in the screws while this baby's charging. So, and then we'll snap on the back and we'll go from there. So the cool thing about an LG phone, let's say if your power button's gone or missing or it don't work, just hold the volume up button while you plug in your phone and it'll boot it up. So if you don't have a power button, you can still get in your phone. Just hold the power up button and then plug in your power cord. And I don't know if it works on the older models, but I know it worked on one of them. So you could always try it. It probably does. Now once I get this all solid, then we'll check where we're at on the status on the charge. Hey babe, did you have another one of these cords?
No.
Okay. Because I want to see if I don't know if that USB plug even works that I got it plugged into. I guess I thought it was a C charger, so. What about the little plug I had to this hearing aid? This is a little Bluetooth or someone found it in the drawer. I guess when you work in electronics, you find all kinds of things everywhere. Now, sometimes you'll notice it like up, and if it does, then you could just click it down. But sometimes also it gets better ground after it's been after you got it all screwed in, and sometimes you won't even notice much on the screen until it's all together. Or better ground. It just depends what's on underneath on these things and stuff. So let's see what we got. It says better charge to use. I don't even know if the battery's probably so old. I think it still would show someone charging on the screen. Let's see if we can get some action yet. Oh, 4%. All right, sweet. We could probably boot on that. Look at that, LG K8x. Okay, I thought that it was something else. So, anyways, LG K31 Aristo 5 K8x Phoenix 5.
Using Google.
So, okay, so anyways, so it's a K8x. I thought it was a LG K31 from what I looked up online. But anyways, so what's going on now? Let's kind of check this out. See what's going on. Let's see if there's, so when you get the phone and you want to see if there's a Google account, or did that already go dead on me? Okay, so let's see it. Let's see if it's even got a password. Okay, so what I do is I go to settings, set up from old device. Okay, what I like to do right away, what you talking about? Who is this? What? Already getting messages? I wonder, hey, I'm gonna have to respond to that. Be like, LOL, I'm Lewing HK. What? Concrete Lions Port. Oh, this is, I know whose phone this used to be. Okay, so this was my friend Forrest. His old phone. Huh. He brought me a bunch of broken phones. And that's cool. So anyways, so what you do on the phone is well, maybe I should leave it on here because maybe he wants to copy his pictures or phone numbers, or maybe he'll want to buy the phone back now that it's working. Let's see if what it's got on here real quick. Hey, there's me. What? Ching. Okay, let's go over here. I gotta play with this upside down, so it's kind of funky. Oh yeah, this is the one right here. All right, so yeah, hand me that other cord, babe. Hand me that white one. All right. I will get more organized on my future videos as I get better plugs and everything else. It's kind of ghetto right now. And by the way, my lamp keeps going like that because every time I touch it. Okay, so now that, no babe, everything's fine. Now that I got that, let's go to settings. And I can go over here to accounts. And okay, auto sync accounts, add accounts. Okay, that's good. I want to make sure that there's no account on this thing. So sign in your Google account services. So what I want to do is system and restart and reset. Okay, factory data reset, reset phone. Oh shoot, sorry guys, where in the world was I? Okay, sometimes these things are a real pain. So system restart, reset, factory data reset, reset battery at 6%. To reset the phone, charge battery to above 30%. Oh wow. Anyways, let me show you how to snap this baby back on at least. So first of all, well, I want to put that SIM chip back in, but I want to finish doing these screws. So when your phone's black and you first plug it in and you think, man, maybe it's not working. It's only LGs that I noticed that just totally show nothing like that, where it's kind of like, what the heck, is this even working? So anyways, Samsung's, it shows charging, which is cool, that I like. The thing that I don't like is I wish phones would show the voltage of how much voltage it's charging at. You know, instead of being on the voltmeter. Like, I always have to have a voltmeter. If it was just built into the phone and you could see, hey, your charging is charging at low amps, clean your charge port or get a new charge port or something. So here we go, right there. Yeah. All right. Now, since I did these sides really good and I don't have to worry about stuff hanging out, I don't even have to really worry about nothing. Look at that. What? Genius. Magic. Look at that. That was pretty good, huh? What? Ching. Let's go like this. Go like this. Bam! Got the SIM card in it. SIM card has been inserted. All right, and that's how you do a screen repair. That's how you transfer a motherboard. That's how you transfer your components. That's how you get to change the battery. So this whole video has shown you how to fix the buttons if you needed to, because obviously you know you'd replace that little strip. How to change the battery, because I showed you how to take it out and I didn't even use alcohol. I used a heat pad. And you want to see? Here's what a heat pad looks like. You got the numbers on it. I got the stiff one with the board down here. And wow, it's super hot. Now what I can do, if I want to get phones cheaper, I can even show you how to take the I could even show you how to take the screen out of the frame. See, because it's right in that crack, and while it's super hot, you got the screen easy to come out of the whole frame. I might as well just show you right before I end this video. Just show you a little example, because it's like right in the crack of the frame. You could even push on the back. But hey babe, do you got any of them like gloves or something? Like, I got something right here. Yes. This thing's so hot that, okay, watch this. Check this baby out. It's just too hot for me right now. So I'm gonna push on the back. Look at that. That's how you change your screen. Take the screen out of the frame. So, I mean, I might as well show you. See, look, So you save a bunch of money if you buy your screen without the frame. And then you just put the screen in the frame. Do you see that? See how clean that is? Look at that. Them edges are so clean. It's ready for another one. Except for that piece of tape right there. But look at that. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. If I got it at 117 on that heat pad, that's pretty hot. But you know what? There's no components there. It's just a frame. Now, you could sell the frame, or you could put another screen in there, throw a motherboard, battery, and all that in there, and you're ready to rock and roll. You know what I mean? So, all right, there it is. Subscribe if you like. I plan to bring you lots more repair videos. It's going to show you the real deal, not no Mickey Mouse operation. And if I can do it, I totally believe you can do it.